pretty good for that herb. Because if I was really farming, for example, crawling around the whole dungeon and stuff, killing as much as I could, you could probably get a lot of it. Death cap's not useful. Word. Man, I'm low on food, it says. It's been a while since I've been low on food. I usually buy 100. I usually buy 100 breads whenever I need to get more food. 100 breads and 100 waters because you can stack them. They're in big stacks, and so I usually get enough to last me a long time. It's usually like a week before I have to buy any more food and drink. So it's pretty good. Hey, what's up? That guy looked like a cleric, huh? Was that a cleric puller? They got that cleric out there working. Don't think that's good. You can't play. Your wife vetoed it. Oh no. Yeah. You spend too much time on that game, and the place is a mess. You're not doing enough chores. Hey, Dinknub non-equal. That's an interesting name to say. Hello, welcome to the stream. You can stack 1,000 grapes and bottles of milk. Oh my god, 1,000? I'll have to remember that. Grapes and milk. 1,000. Cleric pulls for AoE groups, you guess? I could see that. You can use his, what is it, the divine aura. You know? Go out there, pull a whole bunch. Then pop that DA. And just bring them all in. Bring them home, cleric. They actually have 2 DAs sometimes. Pretty sure there's 2 different DAs, and they're on different long cooldowns. So as long as you have them loaded up, you can stagger them. Less than 15 to 20 plant and never need food or drink for a year. That's pretty cool, dude. I'm gonna try and do that. I am definitely gonna try and find where I can buy those. The grapes. So I'm a lizard man, so it's got to be in Cavalis. But I'm thinking that the grapes are gonna be there, and the milk, hopefully. If not, then I might have to buy them in a human city and then just put them through the shared bank or something. West Freeport. Hell yeah, dude. I will definitely keep that in mind and try and do that. I need to do that. I also need to buy bandages because I ran out of those. And I'm pretty sure you can stack those to 1,000 as well. So that's 3 stacks that I need to go and get 1,000 of. Grapes, milk, and bandages. Alright, so I think I just killed the PH. I know that you're supposed to do it like a certain timer and stuff, but it's tough to do when there's other people pulling the area too. You know what I mean? Kind of just gotta like do what you can do. Fight them however you can fight them. Those guys in the lava fighting? Or, no, that's my shadow. King! Let's go, baby! The king is up. Let's hit some thunder kicks. So let's get some thunder kicks out there so I can fight this king. There we go. There we go. Big thunder kicks, big thunder kicks. Let's go. Oh boy, inner flame, hit it. Come on. Baby, baby, come on. Baby, baby, come on. Thunder kick is still running. Okay. Inner flame. Let's go. Big damage, big damage. Oh, he's running. I knew he would too. It's alright. We're still running inner flame. We got big damage going. Boom. Got him. Big damage still going. Kill the kobold. Kill the kobold. Brigandine tunic. Crystalline orb. Death scarab gland. That was the king's loot. I'm wearing this like orb thing. That orb thing fell into my hand. I believe that kobold shaman is the PH for the priest, no? Either way, I'm just gonna stay here. We'll rest up and med up. Even though we don't have mana, we're gonna get our strength back. Heal up, use the fungi stick. What does he drop? He can drop a lot of stuff because we have the random loot thing. So anything from this era that's his same level range, he can actually potentially drop. Here's what we got from him. The Brigandine tunic, AC 17. That's hot. That's a nice tunic. As well as strength and stamina. That's a fantastic tunic. We also got the crystalline orb, which conjures an Eye of Zom. I've needed that a few times. I've needed an Eye of Zom several times. And then this thing is a dot. I can just like, I can just like open this pot up and like a bug comes out and goes and attacks them. It's crazy, huh? A moonstone ring. Nice, nice. We have a little bag of treasure here that we're kind of keeping some rare items and stuff. Steel torque. Nah. Mithril Frog Totem. Yo, that thing's spicy. I wonder where I got that stuff from. I don't remember fighting any rares that gave that. We can fight a few more creatures around here while we wait. This priest is just chilling over here, so we might as well take him down. This shaman, I should say, rather. Shaman's gonna take off like a bat out of hell, dude. He's got sow and everything. Another black henbane. Seemed to get him a lot from the shamans, actually. Is what I'm noticing with those. Oh boy, big pull, big pull. It's actually kind of nice to get a big pull because several of them won't run. The first ones you beat up won't run away. They're all brave because their buddies are around. It's that last one though that you need to snare. Is 200 better DPS than using weapons? You have a level 30 monk on the server. The bare fists seem to be doing the best. The game has been fixed to where you don't need the magic gloves and all this other stuff to utilize them. And they're the fastest. They hit the most, the fastest. Bare hands is the best. Epic is the best. Two-handed staffs are pretty good. There are a lot of monks who are using two-handed staffs. You can put a augment in the staff, so if you want to do something like that or get a proc. I have 2 clubs. I do have 2 one-handed clubs. And they both have gems in them, like healing gems. So what I do is, I got my bandolier set up here. And if I hit the club button, it equips my 2 clubs. And I have the adamantite club in the main hand. It's got a level 50 healing gem. It'll mend me for 60 points occasionally. So it's helpful. I also have the wintry club secondary with a level 40 healing gem, which also procs occasionally. So my 2 clubs are like pretty decent. For two-handed blunt, I have a Mylakar's Gift. It's a pretty decent staff. There are better staffs out there, but this one is relatively decent. And what I put in it was a HOT gem. So this gem has a chance to hit me with a hot, and I get like a pretty. It's good. It's a good hot when it procs. It doesn't always proc. A lot of times I'll go for a whole combat, 2 whole combats, no proc. So that's what I'm doing with the weaponry. I'm using them like pretty utility wise, and then I'm mainly going bare hand for damage, for full on damage. Yo, BBQ Poetry, what's cracking, dude? Not bad, my friend. We've gotten a few epic pieces today, and I'm hanging around here looking for Targrin the Rock. And I'm ashamed to say that I had ran into him a few times leveling up, and I didn't get the epic item from him. I just let it go to other people in the party. Didn't even mention it, like, hey, let me get that. Because I just wasn't sure what I was doing at that time, if I was going to push the monk or, even try the epic or not. I don't know. So the piece I'm camping for, I watched come and go. What's the dexterity? 140. I'm sitting at about 140 dex, which is pretty good. I am proccing them fairly reasonably. Those gems have been a little scaled back to where I believe they kind of only really proc about once a minute, kind of a thing. But I've seen a couple 2 in a rows, proc, and then a couple swings later, proc, and I'm going, okay, well, it's not, there's no way to predict it, I guess. The dexterity is probably the most helpful in getting it to proc more. But yeah, all we need is that darn old Targon, man. I've seen him before. I know he pops in here, man. He's a popper. He's a bopper. Little epic grindage. We got several pieces today, several pieces. Let's check the backpack here. We started off the adventure over in Skyfire. I was out there kind of hanging around looking for a Book of Immortals. And then our friend Pyraxit come out. He's got a bard. Tracked down a few of the mobs, and we got that book pretty quickly. We got the Immortals book today. Then we decided, hey, why don't we go over to Lava Storm? Let's go over to Lava Storm, and I'll hail the guy and we'll take down Ejag. We could probably take down Ejag pretty easy. So we zipped over there, took down Ejag, got the charred scale. And then I was kind of hunting around to hopefully get a robe. We didn't think we'd be able to fight the guy if he had the robe. And so I decided, all right, well then let me cruise over to Guck, see if I can get a Rassiter. And we hung around Guck a little bit, got the Rassiter. So now we're doing Targrin. Targrin is the next one. And then I should be able to do the Robe of the Lost Circle either tonight or tomorrow. And then after we get the Robe of the Lost Circle, Should be able to frickin'... I don't know. The doing the turn-in thing sucks because you still have to like do a turn-in, I think, with those brothers. Both of them too. So I'll be camping both of those just for turn-ins. Which isn't bad because sometimes he spawns without the robe and then no one cares. Like they don't kill him or, you know, that kind of thing. Yo, you getting a jalapeno popper today, bro? Let's go. I'm going to do a little meal prep later today. I'm going to do some split pea soup with ham. It's going to be pretty good. Store it up. I make a pretty large batch and then store it. Put it in meal prep containers and freeze it. But I'm also going to do a meal prep of burritos this week. So we're going to be doing a big burrito run as well. Probably like 40 burritos. We're going to make up about 40 burritos. And freeze those bad boys up too. Greater Kobold. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. This might be the PH. I'm not sure which one is, really. They say it's a guy in front of the throne. This guy is kind of next to it. Oh, got one from behind. Come on, Targrin, dude. Spawn, buddy. Give me a Targrin spawn. Oh yeah, come on, I feel it. I feel it. I'm out of food, no. No. Greater Kobold, I believe this may be the specific PH. That's creepy, huh? The death blow. When the kobold dies, he lands on the floor. He does like a one last like swing, dude. Ugh. A death blow. And back in D&D, that was a thing. You got an extra roll. Like you would get an extra attack roll, or a creature would, I should say, if when you killed them, if they had that ability. King! Let's go! King spawn. More treasure. Come on, baby. And we do have some disciplines. 3 minutes until Inner Flame. 3 minutes till Inner Flame. That's my best disc right now. Unless there's a better one. I'm pretty sure that's my best disc right now. I get the best burstiest deeps with it. He's probably gonna die before we get to use it. So, whatever. Let's go Thunder Kick. Thunder Kicks. Those are pretty strong. Oh yeah, look at that. A black chitin leggings. Wow. Those are pretty good. Another crystalline orb, which unfortunately I can't loot because I have one. Green silken drape. Nice. That's a fantastic robe. And a shark bones. Okay, okay. I have a quest mule. I've got a quest item mule. And I just kind of like stash all that kind of crap on there. Bones of this and grails of that. Alright, so there's another cycle. Have I seen any stave of shieldings for sale? That would be an awesome offhand for you. I haven't seen any for sale. I did see one. We found one time in a party, but I didn't win it. But I saw it, and I was like, oh, dude. That would be lit. Because the AC buff alone would just be amazing. You know, more AC, more AC. That's very helpful, especially on a melee character. Especially if you're like getting hit a lot or soloing or, you know. Dang, I'm rooted. But I think I'm going to get him before he escapes. Yep. Got him. Okay, then let's go over here. Where the champion spawns. Although the room does seem pretty empty. Pretty darn empty. Looks like it's respawning. Demon Fangs, what is this? Oh. Probably for the epic. Alright, we just need old Targrin to spawn. That'd be nice. Ooh, girl, we got a frickin' bronze Vambraces. Hell yeah. Doing good, doing good. Tangerine. I like that song. My girl, she uses tangerines. It's Flaming Lips, yeah? Flaming Lips band. They're pretty cool. Alternative, kind of grunge era, weird band. You mean make it while you're walking slow? Exactly, huh? Like, look, like, yo, who's in here? Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh yeah, I run this place, you see. Throne room, sure, that's my throne room. I'm in here. Although I already did come up with an RP voice for the lizard man. It's supposed to sound like this. It's supposed to sound like, yes, you know. That's actually the voice I'm supposed to use for the character. Yes. He's real breathy. Yes. An Orc King? Do a stretch. Come on, Targrin, man. Spawn, would you? Spawn, yo. Son of a gun. Stretch. All right, that was good. That was good. That was a good stretch. See that guy come in and inspect the king scores while I was stretching? What an inspector. What an inspector he was. Alright, come on, Mr. Targrin the Rock. We need you. The young disciple is here for your wisdom, your monkly wisdom. I challenge you. Yes, I challenge you, Targrin the Rock. Show yourself. Show your face here and now. Face the wrath of the lizard and his tiger cub. Don't want to forget Orc Boy or Dude Boy. Oh, look, here's a guy. He wants Targrin for a pet. That's an enchanter, dude, that wants the pet. Guarantee you he does. They want Targrin as the pet because he's really good. I like how much lava is just flowing right behind this wall. This wall would be hot as hell, dude. This whole place would be hot as hell, dude. This big ass lava pool down here. Whoo! A sweltering king's chamber if I've ever seen one. In the French version of the movie Labyrinth, goblins are actually called kobolds. So when you see the Kobold King, I can't help but think of David Bowie. Ah, very cool, very cool. I like the movie. I do. The Oubliette or whatever. They kind of like, you know, fantasized, dramatized it to be like a cool thing, like these little grottos and stuff that you get away in. But real oubliettes were terrible, dude. They were just like little shit holes in the ground they'd shove you in and just like bar you in it. So those were pretty wild. Greater Kobold. Okay, so I feel like this is the PH. Like this specific one, I think is the PH, because I would say it's in front of the throne. That's the best description they have. Is, you know, he's in front of the throne. He's the one in front of the throne. So this one spawns here. I feel like is the PH. The placeholder, the one that you're sharing a spawn with the one I'm looking for. Greater Kobold. Now that one could be considered in front of the chair as well, right? Like he's directly in front of the chair, whereas the king spawns on the chair. But luckily it's a pretty fast spawn time here. Guk is pretty long. It's like the whole 22 minutes or something. Like it's a long timer over there. You know what would be really cool is if they had heroic dungeon. Like heroic instance. And it was like a 6 minutes respawn or something. Like it was just freaking wild in those. You know what I mean? Like it was just freaking madhouse, dude. Those would be fun. Those would actually be pretty fun. Let's say there was a main instance, right? Every time you zoned in where everything's the same, normal EQ. And then let's say there's always a pick one in all of them. Just constantly. And every single one of them has a pick one. And it's heroic. And it's like a 6 minute respawn. Freaking balls to the walls. Freaking nightmare zone. That would be kind of cool, man. The heroic pick. Somehow it would get annihilated, huh? Somehow, like, AoE groups would just go in there and just frickin' destroy the server stabilities. They were literally where they throw people to forget about them, hence the term oubliettes. Oublier means to forget. Ooh, sheesh. Damn. Whew, that's rough, huh? Oh. I like their take on it, though. It's like an escape, you know, for them, and almost like a safe zone, you know. It is a forgotten part of the dungeon, and that's why it's safe in there. So a little bit of what I would say is logic sense to it from what it was truly. Okay, there we go. Come on, baby. We're waiting on this guy to spawn. He's for the monk epic quest. And he is a monk. He's actually a monk that spawns in the room here. And we gotta challenge him to a battle. A monk battle. You don't know about safe. They'd yeah, they'd throw people in there without food, water, or light. Yeah, that's not very safe, is it? They probably didn't remove the corpses either. Oh no, I just meant in in the movie Labyrinth. It was like that was their way of going through and becoming safe. Was to go through the little forgotten realm, you know, the oubliette, and then Hoggle was able to like use a secret door, and so it was pretty cool. I think that would be a pretty cool movie to do a remake of. You know how we have a lot of remakes of certain movies, and I think that a Labyrinth movie could be pretty interesting. Get some new graphics in there. Pretty cool. Who would I pick to play the Goblin King? Oh, man. That's a tough one because honestly, I'm really not as familiar with a lot of modern actors and actresses, you know, by name, I should say. And so my mindset kind of goes to older ones, but yeah, I don't know. Who would we choose for that? Dude, I think it'd be cool to have Ron Perlman as the Goblin King. Just like a big old, like, ripped up, stocky Goblin King. You know, and his voice is all deep and crazy. Dude, it would be kind of cool. Ron Perlman. Just as a freaking giant Goblin King. Perlman. Trying to think of who else could do a pretty interesting job. Be an interesting twist, right? You don't know who could pull off the singing and dancing like David Bowie did. Plus, the Goblin King is supposed to be alluring since he charmed the main character. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, let's see. Who is there? There are some newer actors that could probably pull it off. Those kobolds are up. Let's go take a look over here real quick. I'm interested to see if this guy spawned or not. No, I don't see him. No. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and split this room up while we're waiting for Targrin, man. Come on. Spawn for me, baby. His spawn chance has actually been increased from what it was like back in the day or whatever. So I feel like as long as I hang here and I keep the royal throne room down, I should eventually run into him. What time is it? 9:30. It's not bad. We could do maybe another hour or two max, because I do want to do a few things today, and I got to do that whole meal prep stuff too, so I want to start cooking that by at least noon. I'm making split pea and ham, and we have sourdough for it as well, a nice loaf of sourdough. So that's going to be good. That's going to be real good. The last one I made came out good. The ham was pre-cooked, not pre-cooked, but like I had cooked the ham, and we had ham dinner and stuff, and then the leftover ham from that was kind of baked and caramelized and with a little char and stuff on it. That was the ham I used in the last pea soup, and it was real good. This ham is a prepared ham, but it's not twice cooked. So I might bake the ham for a little bit first before adding it. Get a little bit of that flavor, you know. I think that's the trick with that ham. Yo, Jaeger84. How was the lake last time? It was okay. So there was a bunch of rowdy teens down there. You know, it's like summertime right now, summer break. So there's a lot of young folks everywhere. Like the shopping centers are packed with them. The pizza shop is packed with them. So when I was at the beach, dude, they were rowdy, dude. There was we have a floating dock, like a kind of like a floating island dock. There's two of them. There must have been 30 of them fuckers on there, and they were like shoving each other and pushing and like playing King of the Hill or whatever they were playing. But I was like, oh hell no, I'm not going over there, man. Someone's gonna end up like eating it and frickin' get a big gash, you know. Someone's gonna get like gashed by falling. So we were just kind of hanging back. I swam a little bit and then left. You know how it is. I was that age too. I was a wild ass fucker. I was wild, man. I had so much like energy and spark, and we would do like rafting or whatever we were doing. You know, I was always down to be like swinging off of jumping swings and jumping and splashing and shit like that. Rowdy. I was rowdy too. You know. Alright, come on, baby. Let us get a Targrin the Rock spawn. Targrin the Rock. The game time thing is a little weird. 10 a.m. Well, we'll see. So apparently one of them will despawn, so If I feign in here and then all that stuff spawns and then one of them's supposed to despawn, I guess? Oh, let's see. Let's see what happens. The game time is 10 a.m. game time. So I feel like he's not going to spawn. Let's just feign death here until 4 a.m. and then we'll see what happens if something despawns after 4 a.m. game time. So they say there's a little thing here to it. There's like a weird timed thing. Did not spend a lot of time in the room, but here's what I found. Targon's pH is a kobold and despawns on its own around 7 a.m. game time. About 3 minutes and 48 seconds later, the pH or Targon spawns. Alternately, you can kill the pH and it repops in about 20 minutes like a regular zone. It seems like it would be faster to wait to kill than to wait. Targon can pop directly from a PhD spawn. Interesting, interesting. Yeah. The only problem is it's hard to do it. It is hard to maintain that spawn and despawn cycle, only because you do get groups that come through here to group here, you know, and or you'll get like the randos that want to come through and fight stuff. You know, they'll pull the room or whatever when they see it up. So. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm wondering is if does he stay up after he's spawned, you know? That's the true question. What does he do after he's spawned and no one's here? Does he just despawn after a while? Like the next day? Alright, there's one kobold. Nah, someone's coming in. This guy definitely probably wants to fight over here too. He's a monk. Yeah, here he comes. Straight away. Engage. Fuck. It ruins my timer. Ruins my timing. You need to get a Soul A sometime these days to craft yourself a Darkforged Greaves and Helm. Well, this is going to take longer than we thought. Last two times you were there, the PLer was at the entrance, pulled the hose on. Yeah, I think I've seen a few PLers. There's been some empty areas. There were some empty areas. Well, we could do a little pick hopping, but I don't know. It's tough to pick hop when you've got one room, when you've got one room. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll spawn. I feel like he's going to spawn. Come on, baby, spawn. I've done groups here where we were just pulling. And I've seen him show up like twice, 3 times during the session. Now, maybe we did get lucky and we ended up like kind of cracking the code or whatever, or like inadvertently like did the cycle while we were just XPing, but I don't know. We're definitely getting a bunch of kings though, so that's kind of cool. Is the bandolier active right away on Teak? Yeah. Yep, I've got it. Club, fists, 2-hand blunt, 1 fist, 1 club. It's nice. It's real nice. Oh yeah, I've been swapping weapons. A bard is real great because you might want to swap instruments, right? So you absolutely could set that up. Ooh, look at that. We got another green silken drape. And a platinum tiara. Very cool. Another platinum tiara. 2 of them. And a shark meat. Alright, the next cycle, hopefully if it's, as long as it's not interrupted, we might be able to do the full cycle. Might be able to do the full cycle. And let the one guy despawn and whatnot. That's probably what was happening was as we were pulling different areas of the dungeon, this room would pop, and then that guy actually would have enough time to depop, and then spawn in Targon. Targrin. So hopefully we'll do a few more cycles and then we'll go. I can always come back a little bit later during prime time and pick hop and stuff. If there's groups that have been here a while, they might have one of the books. I might be able to buy one. Yeah, shit. We got much more done than I thought I would today, honestly. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll have to do a couple of basic tailoring skill ups, which I feel like should be pretty easy. I should be able to get a bunch of spiderling silk and do the first couple of things to get the skill ups. I think you only need like 37 skill to craft the robe, so it's not crazy at all. La 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 la. I better keep the interface up in case there's another party in the other pick, and they said they might that they would message me if Targin popped. Hopefully he remembers to. Let's see, maybe I can shrink this thing down a little bit. My tiger's in the way a little bit. You know what we could do? We could shrink my hits down a little bit as well. Really, all I wanted to see was just the number of it. Let me, thought I could, hit modes, My hits number only. Your hits number only. Okay, hopefully that works. And then in group chat, we can move over here a little bit. There, it's a little better. A little better. And we could probably squeeze the bandolier inside here. So much crap. Big ass chunky interface. There are some other modes. I can shrink some of these buttons down, and I think I might try and do that. I'm probably going to do a full interface overhaul later. Get it a little more cleaned up. Alright, come on, baby. What is the game time? It is 4 p.m. game time. There's one kobold spawn behind us. I just want to see this guy spawn and then despawn, because that's what's supposed to happen. So I'm hoping to see this happen. But we can also like pick hop some more too. Do a little pick hop and go check each pick. See what's going on. See if any of them has it as a pet. You know, I might be able to buy it off them or something. Yeah, we'll probably just do one more round of seeing if he pops. If not, then I'll probably go take a break and we'll come back to it another time. Alright, come on, baby. Let's see this spawn cycle in action. Also, I think that some monks actually come back around and do it a second time to get the robe again, because the robe is pretty good. If you look at it, it's 15 AC, 50 HP, and a bunch of really good stats. It's actually pretty good. The fungi tunic's got the regen on it, but if you're just DPSing, if you're not actually like regenerating, the robe is pretty darn good. The robes look cooler. They do. They really look cool. Yeah, they do. Have you seen some of those Hero Forge ones? What do you think about those kind of robes, dude? The Heroes Forge. The Heroes Forge. Don't like them. Those are the microtransaction robes. Yeah, they're a robe illusion. Yep, robe illusion, like a transmog. Let's look at a few of them. Appearances, Heroes Forge robes. Yeah, check these out. Got oh, I can't even see the preview. My old world model doesn't even show the preview on them. Either that or I might have to be wearing a robe or something to see the preview. But it's all these robes. Holy hell, 750. Jesus Christ. Those should only be like 100. Come on, baby, spawn. Okay, there's the first guy, and then the next guy should spawn. And then despawn, apparently. Hopefully. With a chance to immediately spawn Targrin. Just gotta keep my eye out back there, because usually other groups they're looking for mobs to kill, you know, for XP and stuff. So they don't know that there's someone in here trying to do some timed thing. What are you doing? Oh, just hanging around. Greater Kobold. Alright, alright, alright. So let's see if he despawns. I guess there's another spawn on top of the chair. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like this Targrin is like possibly charmed somewhere. Maybe not. We'll just keep an eye on the room, see what happens. If this guy despawns, we'll see. We shall see. One spawn says the guy spawns directly on top of the chair. And so by that thing not being there, it's kind of like, makes me wonder if it's a pet somewhere. Because it could be. Could be. Mm. Could be like down a, like, there could be a group doing like giants or something, you know, and they grabbed them for that. But I'm thinking it's this one. Kill the PH, the one in front of the chair, at 11 p.m. game time. Then he's respawn around 6 a.m. Don't kill him, and then let him despawn and then respawn at 7 a.m. So... okay. We're gonna try that thing out, the kill the guy at 11 thingy. Oh yeah. The long poop sock. Man. Sure wish I would have gotten it when I saw it at low level. Let me ask this guy down here. Any luck on Targaryen spawn? Yo, Gunnel in the house. What's up, dude? Wah, wah, wah. Ooh, wah, wah, wah. What's up, bro? Man, I'm trying to get this Targren guy to spawn. Targren. And he is not spawning. We're gonna try something. They said kill him at 11 p.m. and then let him spawn again early morning and then despawn. And then he might pop Targren. So we're right here at 9 p.m. game time. Probably engage him a little early, like 10 game time or something. I don't know, we'll see. But we're gonna go with it. We're gonna do the thing and see what happens. Do you need a code of Zanfi? Yeah, do you have one, dude? Nice egg. That's what I'm camping for. I know it's tradable, so I know some people might have them or whatever. And I accidentally, I saw him twice when I was leveling up on the character, and didn't get it. You check the auction site. Someone's selling for 400 plat. Yeah, I might do that too. I know that some people are. It's not like a crazy expensive piece or anything, so I might pursue that as well. That's a good deal. That's more than a valuable deal. Yeah, they are on. No, they sold it. Oh well. It's all good. We will definitely get one soon. Alright, we're going to pull this guy now and slay him. He's the PH, so let's go ahead and slay him. It's only 10 p.m. game time. They said kill him at 11, which will then in turn make him spawn back around 6 a.m. where he'll despawn and then pop again at 7 a.m. So we're going to try this out. This is the trick. This is supposed to be the trick. So he's down. Game time. It's only 10 p.m., which is fine. We just got him a little early. Then he's supposed to respawn around 6 a.m. Don't kill him, and then let him despawn and respawn at 7 a.m. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try it out. We're going to see what happens here, whether it works or not, and or hopefully it does. Yeah, I was gonna say 400 plat. Shit, that's a good price. No, I don't think anyone would say no. Because you gotta imagine, like, if I was doing giants, for example, I could probably make the 400 plat quicker than this, or wherever else even. there's always the chance that it spawns from a different, that like a different mob might drop it too, I think maybe, just because of the loot rules. Who knows? But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and let it respawn and then find out what happens. I don't know. I don't know how this game works. If any of you guys have ever spawned Targrin, like if you know how to do it or whatever, let me know. Just go. I'm actually gonna flop like right in front of the place, so I can keep an eye on it. Flop on top. That thing probably went quick, dude. Bunch of monks like, yo, let me get that book. The kobolds, I don't know what's with this guy. He just came in, barely touched him, and he's dead. Yeah, they are. They're going, man, that lizard's soft. Alright. Well, let's do another stretch while we wait for the respawn. Mm. There we go. There we go. That's a nice stretch. Come on, baby. Let me get the Targaryen. One a.m. So he's supposed to spawn and then despawn after like a little bit. That's the ticket, apparently. Seems pretty easy to do though. With all the different picks, you know, you could probably get this guy to spawn pretty easily. Alright, come on. The Dungeon Delver. I'm fading. I'm fading. Yeah, let me turn this light off in front. Oh, sheesh. Oh. There. That's a lot better, actually. That thing was blinging. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Let me get a Targaryen the Rock, please. We're just trying to get a little Targaryen the Rock. And if for whatever reason he doesn't spawn or this thing doesn't despawn by 7 a.m. game time, then we'll just start. We'll take our break and whatever and stuff, but then when I actually go to like farm it again, I'm just gonna hammer all these out, dude. These rooms, just hammer, 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 hammer. Go through pick after pick, looking for them. I'll find them. Uh-oh, somebody pulling down there? Oh, okay. No, don't mess up my spawn. Yo, Gunnel Boofendoof, dude. How do you like the server so far? It's pretty much the same as Mischief, I would think.
When was the last time you heard of someone beating EverQuest?
When was the last time you heard of someone playing EverQuest?
Exactly. Frickin' EverQuest. The Boofendoof is here? Yeah, he is. He joined up in the guild last night. The Boofer. The Boofer. He's not online right now, but indeed. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, come on. Come on, baby. Don't let me down. Spawn in, depop, and then spawn back in as Targaryen. Because the Boofendoof is everyone's friend. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Let's see this spawn magic. Alright, there's the greater kobold. Now this guy is supposed to despawn like 7 a.m. game time. It's only 4 right now, so he spawned a little sooner than expected. And hopefully he can stay up for just those couple of game time hours for the depop. I wanna see the depop happen. Come on, baby. And then we're gonna get out of here. So we're gonna look and see what happens. See how this thing works, and then I like the carpets here. We got kobold hide carpets. Looks like I don't know what those red ones are. Those look like maybe demon skin, leopard. Look at my tiger just sitting there, looking in, like looking over the step. Look at his nose. His nose is over the step, dude. Come on. 5 a.m. So he should despawn at apparently around 7-ish a.m. game time. Let's see. He's wiry about all the skins on the floor. He is. Look at him. He's like, who are these big dogs? Somebody killed Quinn and he wasn't wearing the robe. Womp womp. Whoa. Monk chat is funny. They're all going wild in there. Alright, come on, Mr. Greater Kobold. A little longer. Those kobold skin rugs, do you think those are kobolds that betrayed the clan and then got turned into carpet as an example? I do think so. I think it's more of a punishment rather than like it's not like an old kobold, you know, like natural causes, died of old age kobold. Them suckers got flayed. They got flayed. Alright, come on, man. Do the thing, man. Despawn.